Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status from Monday, February 13th. Here's our general disclaimer. Give this a read. When you've done so, let's move on. Here, looking at the tick US model, cumulative tick, we had a decisive break lower on Thursday. This continued into Friday, not to the significance that we did see Thursday. However, nonetheless, it was still lower to sideways on Friday. We are now resting right on the longest term moving average ribbon. The bulls need to see this level held. If we do break the lows of Friday, that would correspond likely with more selling pressure. Filtered tick did see net selling on the day. Again, not to the magnitude we did see on Thursday. Nonetheless, was still selling pressure. New lows, new highs, net even on Friday. Bit of a character change from this last month where we have seen new highs significantly outpace new lows. Here, looking at our tick ARCX model, one thing you'll note is on this model we've had a decisive break lower of the moving average ribbon. Not a ton else to say here. It's not a pretty picture. The short-term moving average ribbon is headed lower. Railroad tracks down. The longer-term moving average ribbon is starting to compress. Will likely uninvert if we see a continuation of the price action that we have seen last week. Again, just to round that model off, all of our short-term signals are turned off. Last longer-term moving average signal is still on. However, it's at risk of being turned off. Here, moving on to the SPY Gamma dashboards, 407, 408, this is our transition zone. This is where we chopped around on Friday. To the upside, 415 is a target of plus X. However, keep in mind, deltas have been shifting negative throughout the week. This is going to make it harder and harder to progress higher. If you've been following us for any amount of time on this recent rally, you've seen as we progressed higher, these deltas were green, making it easier to progress higher. However, these have been shifting red. Just something that we have been noting. To the downside, 405, 400 was negative GEX on Friday, massive liquidity zone. Moving over with when we removed Friday's 0 DTE, this is our best guess of structure with the information that we had. Obviously, Monday morning we will have all the updated information, so those levels will be more accurate. However, this is still a good thing to keep in mind as we head into Monday. Transition zone right here. Downside 400 is still the first massive level. However, something you will note is negative GEX did shift down to 390. To the upside, plus GEX did shift up to 400. However, keep in mind delta is still negative, not looking super constructive to the upside here. Moving on to the price action, looking at SPY, looking at the daily chart, 390, still massive bull bear line. However, zooming in to more recent price action, we had the range built on last week. Tuesday's large move higher, Thursday's reversal move lower. Friday did get a rest bar. What does this mean? This is kind of a classic kind of bearish price action, meaning large down day Thursday, rest bar Friday. What I'd be looking at is a takeout of Friday's lows. That's where I'd be risking with a move down to 400. However, if we do take out Friday's highs back into the drop zone, that we do go. If then statements, that's something we always use here at GammaEdge. If you're not sure about that, come on into Discord. We are happy to talk about that more. Just zooming in on the hourly chart again, you can just see the chop that we did have on throughout the week. Yeah, then Friday's bar. So again, if then take out Friday's high, move higher, take out Friday's low, down to 400. Zooming in a bit more to our chart, a 2-minute chart, we do have our levels posted here. We are sitting right at 0 GEX. So again, corresponds with Friday's high. Take that out. P trans and plus GEX higher. However, if we do fail here, back into the chop zone, we do go. Negative GEX would be my target. From negative GEX, break a COT and P, which is the lows of Friday, then lower down to 400, we go. Looking at SPX itself, structure is very similar, sitting right at 0 GEX, P trans to the upside, COT and P, negative GEX to the downside. Wanted to hit on Apple and Tesla real quick, as we always do. Looking at the daily chart, we had a large kind of bull bear line here at 190, 156. This did fail throughout the week. Moving to the hourly chart, again, we were sitting on supply throughout the week around 151. We did break that. Classic retest higher. So this price action would make you think a continuation lower if we do take out the lows of Friday. However, if we do reclaim this kind of bull bear line back into the chop, we go. Here, just looking at the levels with y'all, kind of in no man's land right now between 0gex and P trans. However, if we do break this bull bear line we just talked about, P trans would be my target. However, to the downside, 0gex would be my target. Lastly, looking at Tesla, this 207 level kind of bull bear line, again, rejected. This matches up with Apple, matches up with SPY. Yeah, on the hourly time frame, again, kind of bull bear line here at 195. Chopped around there on Friday. We did lose it. So again, same setup that we've had. A loss of Friday's lows would anticipate lower price action. However, if we do reclaim Friday's highs, then back into the chop zone we go. Um, Again, throwing on our gamma levels here, take out of Friday's lows. This would correspond with 0gex and negative trans, 0gex and negative trans. We lose those levels. 0gex would be the first target lower. However, if we do see a hold of 0gex, then a resumption back into this chop, we would go. P trans would be the target. However, I'm more inclined just looking for short trades given the cumulative tick, given the 0gex. So however, if then statements, if we don't see the negative kind of game plan come out, then likely would just continue to wait and watch as we would be going back into the chop zones, and from there, my edge isn't as good. So with that, hopefully I was able to contextualize kind of using a tick, using gamma, using price actions, kind of my levels, how I'm thinking about trade theses from there. If y'all found this helpful, GammaEdge, where you can find us. Best of luck Monday and rest of the week. See you on Monday night. Bye.